6329 Juliet, are you on the Fisk frequency? Oshkosh is landing runway 9 and 36 this afternoon. The starting point of the arrival procedure is Ripon. We're not doing the lakes this afternoon, so you could proceed direct to Ripon. 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Find somebody similar performance to follow. Northeastbound directly over the railroad tracks, about 10 miles till you get here to Fisk. pick you out by type and color, and send you into the airport. Wind at the airport reported 050 at 6, altimeter 3011. We are turning off the runway on hard surfaces this afternoon. No turn-offs into the grass. It is too wet after the rain yesterday, and we don't want anybody to get stuck in the mud. Oshkosh is landing runways 9 and 36 this afternoon. Ripon is the starting point for the arrival. We're not doing the lakes this afternoon. We're going direct to Ripon. 1,800 feet and 90 knots. When you get to Ripon, keep your eyes out for traffic. Find somebody to follow. If there's nobody else out there, you're number one. Come on up the railroad tracks. 1,800 feet and 90 knots. If your airplane cannot do 90 knots, you have to go faster. You can climb up to 2,300 feet and 135 knots. If at all possible, we would like everybody at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Turns and frequency changes for you will not be given until you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, something like half a mile southwest of Fisk. We'll have you rock your wings and send you into the airport. Oshkosh is landing runways 9 and 36 this afternoon. Ripon is the starting point of the arrival. Proceed direct to Ripon. Find an aircraft of similar type and speed to follow. We're not doing the lake transitions at all today, so just go direct to Ripon. Find somebody to follow at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Directly over the railroad tracks up here to Fisk. I'll pick you out by type and color, have you rock your wings, send you on into the airport for either runway 9 or 36. Please become familiar with these procedures. Wind at the airport 050 at 6, altimeter 3011. And once again, we are not turning off the runway into the grass today. You can expect a hard surface turnoff. Cirrus, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings. Good rock for the Cirrus. What runway would you like?
Strike 9.
9 is yours. Continue over the railroad tracks for a dog leg right base for runway 9. You can start the descent now. It comes up on you pretty quick. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. Woody, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good rock for the Mooney. What runway would you like?
Niner works.
All right, for the Mooney, you can have runway 9er, and make sure you kind of go to the right a little bit more. You're getting a little bit off the tracks. They're off your right. Make sure that you're directly over them as you head up towards the airport. Go ahead and get the right wing for me to get you back over those railroad tracks. There you go. And you can go ahead and start the descent to 9. It comes up on you pretty quick. Don't forget your gear. And monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
118.5, thank you.
Biplane, half mile, southwest Fisk, rock your wings. Good rock for the biplane. Which runway would you like?
36, please.
36 for the biplane. You can make the right turn. Heading of 090 directly over that east-west road. Keep the microwave tower off your right side. Go ahead and monitor tower 126.6 once you are eastbound over that road. Left base 36. Welcome to Oshkosh. Cherokee, half mile southwest Fisk, Rocky Way. Good, Rock. Which runway would you like?
36.
36 it is. You can make the right turn due eastbound. Once you directly over that east-west road with the microwave tower off your right wing. You'll be on a left base for runway 36, monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. Oshkosh is landing runway 9 and 36 this afternoon. The starting point of the arrival procedure is Ripon. We are not doing the lakes. Let's go directly to Ripon, 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Find somebody of similar type and speed to follow. 1 mile in trail northeastbound along the railroad tracks until you get here to Fisk. I'll pick you out by type and color, have you rock your wings, and send you into the airport. We are doing hard surface turnoff, so no turnoff into the grass. It's too wet. Wind is 050 at 6, altimeter 3011. Oshkosh is landing runways 9 and 36 this afternoon. Ripon is the starting point of the arrival this evening. We are not using the lake, so you can proceed direct to Ripon. 1,800 feet and 90 knots. If you have to go faster, you can go up to 2,300 feet and 135 knots, but no faster. We'll give you descent here at or just past Fisk on your way to the airport. The grass is wet from the rain yesterday, so there will be no turn-off into the grass from the runway. You'll turn off on a hard surface, so be prepared for that. As it's been all afternoon, it is my understanding that they can get you to parking in the grass. They just don't want everybody to turn off the runway into the grass. Wind at the airport 050 at 6, altimeter 3011. Baron, half mile, southwest Fisk, rock your wing. Good rock for the Baron. You can go ahead and start descending. I got nobody in front of you. What runway do you want?
36, please.
For the Baron, you can have runway 36. Make the right turn, due eastbound directly over that east-west road. Keep the microwave antenna off your right. Don't forget your gear. You can go ahead and descend. They got nothing in front of you. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Oshkosh is landing runways 9 and 36. 9 and 36. Please become familiar with these procedures in the notice. We're starting at Ripon. That is the starting point. No lakes, just go to Ripon, 1,800 feet, 90 knots. Find somebody to follow a mile in trail, please. If you're the first one there, just come on up. I'll pick you out about a half mile out. from Fisk and send you up to the airport. Again, no turning off into the grass. It is wet from yesterday's rain, so hard surface turnoffs only. They should be able to get you to parking in the grass if that's your destination. Wind at the airport, 050 at 6, altimeter 3011. RV, half mile southwest Fisk, rock your way. Good rock for the RV. What runway would you like?
36 for the RV.
RV can have runway 36 over Fisk. You can make the right turn now. Due eastbound, directly over that east-west road. Keep the microwave antenna off your right. 1,890 knots all the way to the airport. Monitor tower 126.6. And welcome to Oshkosh. RV, half mile southwest of Fisk, rock your way. Good rock for the RV. Which runway would you like?
We would like 36, if we could.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make the right turn. Due eastbound. Find that east-west road. I need you directly over it as you go eastbound. Microwave tower out there. Keep it off your right wing. Left base, runway 36, monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Hey, thank you very much, and have a great week.
You too. I really appreciate it.
We will.
Oshkosh's landing runways 9 and 3-6 this afternoon. The starting point of the arrival is Ripon. We are not doing the lakes. You can proceed direct to Ripon, 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Find those railroad tracks on the northeast corner of the city. Follow them northeastbound towards Fisk, which is about 10 miles. When you get about a half mile from me here at Fisk, I'll pick you out by type and color, have you rock your wings, and send you up to the airport. Once again, for anybody new out there on the frequency, we are not turning off the runways into the grass today. It is too wet from the rain, so be prepared for a hard surface turnoff. Hard surfaces only. You should be able to get to parking in the grass should that be your destination on the airport, but they just don't want us turning off the runway into the grass tonight. Once you get here at Fisk, I'll have you rock your wings and send you on in. Wind is the airport 050 at 6, altimeter 3011. Bonanza 909 Romeo, are you inbound to Fisk, to Oshkosh tonight on the Fisk arrival? Cessna half mile southwest of Fisk, rock your way. Good rock for the Cessna. What runway would you like?
Niner, please.
Perfect. Continue. Over the railroad tracks, they're just a little bit off your right, so make sure you scoot back over directly over those railroad tracks. You can start your descent just in a couple of seconds here as you pass Fisk. Comes up on you real quick for runway 9. Kind of a dogleg right base entry. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
118.5, thanks.
Stinson, half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good rock for the Stinson. Which runway would you like?
Runway 9.
Runway 9 it is. You can start the descent down. Descend down because runway 9 comes up real quick. 90 knots all the way there, directly over the railroad tracks. It's a dogleg right base. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Thank you. We'll be looking for a good landing on number 9. Thank you.
Oshkosh is landing runways 9 and 36 this afternoon, 9 and 36. Ripon is the starting point. Proceed direct to Ripon. Find an aircraft of similar type and speed to follow, 1,800 feet and 90 knots, please. If 90 knots is too slow for your aircraft, you have to fly faster. You can go to 2,300 feet and 135 knots. No faster, please. We'll give you descent instructions when you get to Fisk. You can expect runway 9 or 36. Hard surface turnoffs only. They're not letting us turn off into the grass tonight because of all the rain from yesterday. It's still a little soft. So I have a flight of 2 that were coming up the railroad tracks just about a half mile southwest of Fisk. You can talk to me.
Yeah, this is RV-10, blue and silver.
Go ahead and rock your wings for me. Okay, and are you a flight of 2 or just by yourself?
By myself.
So I got a high wing with wigwags directly over Fisk right now. Rock your wings for me. Nope, I got the one, actually you're the furthest one back, the one that rocked. I got one directly over the top of Fisk right now. Rock your wings for me. You got wigwags going. I think we were looking at ADSB information. You look like a bear hawk over the top of Fisk. Rock your wings. 0 Bravo Papa, rock your wings. There you are, 0 Bravo Papa. What runway would you like?
Oh, it's like runway 9 today.
Alright, for that, continue up the railroad tracks. For runway 9, you can start the descent. I think I got a cardinal now over Fisk. Rock your wing. Good rock for the cardinal. I'm going to have you go to runway 36. Start the right turn. Right turn now for runway 36 for me, please. Direct eastbound over that east-west road. You're going to be on a left base for runway 36 for the Cardinal, monitor tower 126.6. And this is my RV-10 over Fisk. You're the first one that rocked. Rock your wings again for me. Make sure you're still there. Alright, so directly over Fisk now, you're going to continue up the railroad tracks for runway 9. Start the descent down. 9 comes up pretty quick. If you're going up the railroad tracks for runway 9, I want you on 118.5. And for my Cardinal, that's eastbound for runway 36. You should be on 126.6. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Can the RV-10 get runway 36?
The RV-10, rock your wings for me again, because I don't think you're quite to Fisk yet. You're still way out there, so keep on coming. I'll get you runway 36 when you get here. Got another low wing directly over Fisk. Rock your wing. I think it's a Comanche directly over Fisk. There you go for the Comanche. You can make the right turn. I need you to go to runway 36. Right turn, you can start descending down to 1,800. Slow it down. Left base runway 36 and monitor tower 126.6. Don't forget your gear. Cessna high wing, half mile. I think it might be a Citabria, half mile from Fisk. Rock your wings for me. There you go for the Citabria. Can you take runway 9?
That's affirmative. We're 170.
Roger. Continue. Oh, I'm sorry, 170. Continue up the railroad tracks. Dog leg, right base for runway 9, and monitor tower 118.5. And now my RV-10 that wants runway 36. One more time for me because I don't have binoculars, but I can see you now. Rock your wings. There you are. I got you now. Go ahead and start a gradual right turn. Just a nice right turn. Get over that east-west road. There's a microwave tower out there. Go ahead and keep that off your right side. 1,800, 90 knots all the way in. Left base runway 36, monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, the starting point is Ripon, so everyone proceed to Ripon that's inbound for Oshkosh. Once you get to Ripon, find an aircraft of similar performance, follow them 1 mile in trail spacing, going 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet, going 135. As you pass Ripon, need you directly over the railroad tracks. The folks between Ripon and Fisk, you guys are doing fantastic. I see you directly over the tracks. Kit Fox, half mile south Fisk, rock your wings. Good rock, what runway would you like?
09, please.
9 it is. Continue up those railroad tracks for a dog leg right base for runway 9er monitor tower 18.5. Welcome to the show.
18.5, thank you.
Last call on approach, say again. And Kit Fox, are you still up? Alright, Oshkosh is landing runway 36 and runway 9er. Wind 090 at 6, altimeter 3009er. Starting point, Ripon. Proceed to Ripon, find an aircraft of similar performance. Maintain 1 mile in trail separation. Going 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow it down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet, going 135 knots. As you round the corner at Ripon there, need you directly over the railroad tracks. And when you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll call you out and assign your runway. Look forward to seeing you guys. High wing, half mile south Fisk, rock your wings. Good rock, let me see a right hand turn please. You're going to runway 36. Be following the east-west road directly over it for a left base. I got 2 low wings coming up next after them. The Cherokee without the wigwags. Rock your wings, you're already rocking. Good job. Continue up the railroad tracks, need you directly over them please. Just off to your right a little bit. You're going to runway 9 to dog leg right base. Good job making that correction. If you're going to runway 9 like that Cherokee, monitor tower 18.5, you can start your descent for the Cherokee. And then the PA-22, you can start making your descent. And you can monitor tower 26.6 for the left base of 36. Welcome to the show, guys. Wigwag, low wing, half mile south Fisk, rock your wings. Good, Rock, what run would you like?
How about 36, please?
36 it is. Make that right-hand turn, please. The guy in front of you is a little slow, so keep that spacing or more. Make that right-hand turn, please.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Wigwag, low wing. Where you come from?
Delaware.
Say again?
Delaware. Pennsylvania.
Thanks for making the trip out. For the Wigwag low wing, need you direct clear of that east-west road, please. Left base 36, monitor tower 126.6. Have a good day. All aircraft inbound for Oshkosh 2025. Look forward to seeing you. The starting point is Ripon. Proceed to Ripon. Follow an aircraft of similar performance at Ripon. 1 mile in trail spacing, going 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow it down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet, going 135 knots. Once you pass Ripon, need you directly over the railroad tracks, not left, not right, directly over the tracks. And when you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll pick you out and assign you a runway, landing runway 36 and runway 9er. Wind 090 at 6, altimeter 3009er. Those inbound for Oshkosh for 2025. Starting point is Ripon, so proceed to Ripon. Use caution for other aircraft joining at Ripon. Find an aircraft of similar performance. Follow them 1 mile in trail spacing. Going 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow it back to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet, going 135 knots. As you round the corner at Ripon, need you directly over the railroad tracks, not left or right, directly over the tracks. And when you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll pick you up by type and or color and assign you runway 36 or runway 9er. We're also using hard surface turnoffs only at this point. For those of you that don't know, we had some thunderstorms that came through yesterday into the evening, and it was a torrential downpour to say the least. But what also came with that was we changed from 90-degree weather to 70-degree weather, which is beautiful out today, and tonight's supposed to be a low of 50, I believe. Cherokee, half-mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. Good, Rock. You guys been here before?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wondering if we get to, or fly to 2 and like to get 9.
Flight 2, Roger. Just let me know when you're by Fisk. The Cherokee directly over Fisk, I could tell that you've been here before based off the flight path that you flew there. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 9er, and you can start making your descent. It'll be a dog leg right base to runway 9er, monitor tower 18.5. Welcome to the show.
18.5.
All aircraft inbound for Oshkosh for 2025. Starting point is Ripon, so proceed to Ripon. Find an aircraft of similar performance, follow them 1 mile trail spacing at 90 knots. At 1,800 feet, if you can't slow down to 90 knots, Need you up at 2,300 feet going 135. As you're on the corner of Ripon, need you directly over the railroad tracks. Had Cherokee fly it beautifully just a moment ago. So directly over the tracks, once you get in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll reach out to you and assign you a runway. Landing runway is 36 and 9er. Wind 090 at 6. Altimeter is 3009er. Is there a twin Cessna that just turned north?
Affirmative.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, we're overtaking a couple people.
You're up higher, aren't you?
Affirmative.
Yep, you're okay up there. Just come back to the railroad tracks, maintain that 2,300 feet, and I'll send you a runway when you get closer.
Okay, copy.
Approach flight of 2182s at Ripon, request 9er.
Flight of 2, copy. All aircraft inbound starting point is Ripon, so proceed to Ripon, find an aircraft summer performance, follow them 1 mile trail spacing. At 1,800 feet going 90 knots. If you can't slow down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet going 135 knots. As you're on the corner of Ripon, you do directly over the railroad tracks, and when you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll pick you out by type and or color. Cherokee, half mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Good, rock Cherokee. Let's see a right-hand turn, please. You're going to go due eastbound over the east-west road for left base runway 36.
Appreciate it if we get 9.
Flight of 2.
My twin up high, make a right-hand turn, please. You're going to go to runway 36 left. There you go, twin. Good job. You can start bringing it down. You can start slowing it down. Good job, twin. Don't forget about your gear. It's the twin 36 and monitor tower 126.6. Cherokee overhead, you're going to runway 9 up the tracks. The RV over Fisk right now, you're also going to runway 9 up the railroad tracks. I see you rock with the RV and the Cherokee monitor tower 118.5. Tail dragger, half mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Good rock, what runway would you like?
36 would be great.
You got it. Make a right-hand turn, and I need you directly over that east-west road. Looks like you followed the procedure to the T. Let me see that right-hand turn, please. Good job for the tail dragger, left base 36, monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Oshkosh is landing runway 36 and runway 9er, wind 090 at 6, altimeter 3009er. Starting point is Ripon, so everyone needs to proceed to Ripon coming into Oshkosh. Once you get to Ripon, find an aircraft of similar performance followed on 1 mile in trail spacing. As you're on the corner at Ripon, need everyone directly over the railroad tracks. So the aircraft at 1,800 feet, need them going 90 knots. If you can't slow down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet going 135 knots. My flight of 2 Cessna 182s, you guys are doing a heck of a job with your flight spacing there.
We try.
Flight of 2 Skylands, half mile south to Fisk, rock your wings. Alright, the front guy had the best rock. You said you want to go to 9?
Firm, front guy.
Front guy, both of you guys are going to 9 and continue up the railroad tracks for a dog leg left, right base to runway 9er. You guys can start making your descent and monitor tower 18.5, welcome to the show.
18.5, thank you.
That's how a flight should be. All aircraft inbound to Oshkosh for 2025. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks for making the trip out here. Starting point is Ripon. Proceed to Ripon. Find an aircraft of similar performance. Need to follow them 1 mile in trail spacing. Go 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet going 135 knots. As you're around that corner at Ripon, need you directly over the railroad tracks. The past 10 or 15 aircraft have been impeccable directly over those tracks, so take after them directly over the tracks. Once you get in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll reach out to you and assign you runway 36 or runway 9er. Wind 090 at 6, altimeter 3009er. Is there a flight of 2 high wings between Ripon and Fisk?
Can we get 36? 172 and 180.
You said you are a flight?
Yeah, we can.
Yep, you can expect it. Flight of 2, half mile south of Fisk, rock the wings. Good rock, I'll say the lead was the best one. Let's see a right-hand turn, need you directly over that east-west road for a left base to runway 36. That flight of 2 that just passed Fisk, the tower will just treat you as a single ship, so just be prepared for that. Dash 2, make that right-hand turn, please. Flight of 2, Mounder Tower 126.6, welcome to the show. Red low wing, half mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Good rock, where you come from?
Sullivan, Missouri.
Hey, thanks for making that trip up. What runway would you like, 36 or 9?
36, please.
You got it. Make a right-hand turn, please. Need you directly over that east-west road for a left base to runway 36, Mounder Tower 126.6. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Nice looking plane. All aircraft inbound to Oshkosh for 2025. Starting point is Ripon, so proceed direct for Ripon. Use caution for other aircraft joining the procedure at Ripon. Follow an aircraft of similar performance, 1 mile trail spacing, going 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow it down to 90 knots, need you up at 2,300 feet, going 135. As you round that corner at Ripon, need you directly over the railroad tracks towards Fisk. When you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll pick you out and assign you a runway. Like I said, landing runway 36 and runway 9er, wind 090 at 6, altimeter 3009er. Look forward to seeing you all.
And the two Cessnas, are you guys a flight? I'm missing what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Roger that. Flight 2, clear to land at or after the yellow dot. Turn left onto the hard surface of grass, a little bit too wet.
All aircraft inbound, expect to turn off on a hard surface. We had a ton of rain last night into the evening and made it nearly impossible to turn off the runway without making a bunch of ruts. So expect a hard turn off. Once you start seeing the flagman as you turn off the runway, they will then at that point taxi you in the grass. But to prevent the ruts from forming off the runway, expect a hard surface at this point.
After the yellow dot, check wheels down. Gear appears down. So where are you heading to today?
I just went to Vintage Aircraft Park.
Roger, you can turn left next taxiway and follow the flagman apart.
All aircraft inbound for Oshkosh 2025. Thanks for making the trip out. We look forward to seeing you. Starting point is Ripon, so proceed to Ripon. Find an aircraft of similar performance, follow them 1 mile in trail spacing, going 90 knots. If you can't slow it down to 90 knots, needs you up at 2,300 feet, going 135 knots. As you round that corner at Ripon, needs you directly over the railroad tracks, just like this Cherokee that's coming up on the on Fisk. Cherokee, half mile south Fisk, rocket wings. Good rock. What run would you like?
Runway 9, please.
You got it. Continue up those railroad tracks for a dog leg right base to runway 9er. You can start bringing it down. Runway 9 comes up a little quick, so you can start making the descent. And monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
November 92 Lima, yep. 92 Lima, roger. After loud and clear. Runway 9, clear to land at or after the white dot.
Those aircraft that are listing on this frequency inbound to Oshkosh for 2025, if you can't make it to Fisk by 7:45, you will not be able to make it into EA Oshkosh Air Venture for 2025. So make sure you pre-plan ahead of time on that one and come up with an alternate airport if necessary. All aircraft inbound for Oshkosh 2025. We are starting at Ripon. So everyone needs to proceed to Ripon, find an aircraft of similar performance, follow them 1 mile in trail spacing, go 90 knots at 1,800 feet. If you can't slow it down to 90 knots, you need to be up at 2,300 feet going 135 knots. As you round the corner at Ripon, you need to direct over the railroad tracks. When you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, I'll pick you up by type and or color and assign you your runway. We're using runway 36 and runway 9er. Wind 090 at 6, altimeter 3009er.
Roger, turn right on 13 and follow the flag when apart. Trying to see if they got anyone out there for you. Okay, yeah, I guess they're seeing someone out there for you.
Hi, Lakin. Hi, Lakin, I miss you. I know I have a couple aircraft between Ripon and Fisk right now, but is there anybody else inbound to Oshkosh that is outside of Ripon? Tri-Pacer, Roger, and how fast you going? Yep, you should make it in just fine. Which side of Ripon are you coming from? You cut out there. What was it again? Okay, sounds good. Just trying to figure out if I could shortcut you, but looks like you're doing good. Anybody else outside of Ripon other than the Tri-Pacer?
And my Tri-Pacer, we were just talking to, we just coordinated with the tower. You're kind of on the south side of Ripon, correct? Direct to runway 36 left, pedal fast, and then they want you on frequency 118.5. I know that that's backwards. 18.5 is for 27, but they got it combined up there. So direct to 36, 18.5 for the Tri-Pacer. Cessna over Fisk, rack your wing. Good rock. Which runway would you like?
36, please.
Right turn, eastbound, over that east-west road. Keep the microwave tower off your right, and I am going to have you on 126.6 per the NOTAM, because they didn't tell me to put you on a different frequency. So 126.6, runway 36, welcome to Oshkosh.
Thanks very much. Amphib 423, enter a left downwind for runway 9. Do I have a tri-pacer inbound?
Say again?
Is there a tri-pacer inbound? Right. One Papa Zulu, runway 36 left, clear to land at or after the purple dot. November 47 X-ray, you up? 47 X-ray, roger. Enter a left downwind over the east to west road for runway 36 left. Start your right-hand turn and aim for that road.
47 X-ray.
Thank you. Is there anyone else coming inbound other than my present arrival on my 2136?
Okay, going for the road left downwind for 36 left.
What was it? Is ready for departure on runway 9er?
Got a yellow RV about 10 miles out of
Twin
road.
Sosa, runway 9er, cleared for takeoff. Tri-Pacer, where you at?
Turn off?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Just turn off on the hard surfaces today. All aircraft coming in, turn off on hard surfaces. The grass is just a little bit wet.
Thank you.
My runway 9 departure maintain air below 1,300 until exiting class Delta.
1,300. Care pilot.
Thanks. See you back soon, hopefully. My amphib in the downwind, runway 9, cleared to land at or after the white dot. Seven X-ray, runway 36 left, cleared to land at or after the yellow dot. If you want to, you can widen that out just a little bit. Sorry, we're late on that call. We're getting it combined up. At or after the yellow dot, apron, runway 36 left, clear to land. And then just make sure you turn off onto a hard surface. Probably about another.
Okay, we're making a turn onto the left downwind at or after the yellow dot, you said?
Should be good there.
Wilco 47X.
Tri-Pacer, can you hear me better yet? One 6 Delta, yep. November 282 Romeo Victor, Osh Tower, you up? 2 Romeo Victor, you coming inbound? 2 Romeo Victor, roger, keep your speed up, go direct to the numbers for runway 36 left.
282
Romeo Victor, you won't have to follow the procedures, just proceed direct to the numbers for runway 36 left. Just report entering into the Delta for me.
We'll keep the speed up for 36 left, 2 Romeo Victor, thanks.
Edward 2 Romeo Delta 8, firm a good readback on that, and just report coming into the Delta.
All right, you cut off there. You said don't worry about the procedure, direct to 36 left, and what was after?
Roger, thanks. I just don't want you to slip up on me.
And we'll report before the Delta 282 Romeo Victor.
Two Romeo Victor, disregard. Just proceed direct to the numbers runway 36 left.
Say again last for 282 Romeo Victor.
Amphib, you still up with me? I just heard on the ground they said you're going to be an award winner. That's a beautiful aircraft. You're welcome. Aircraft landing runway 36 left. You can turn left on the first hard surface you can make. Follow the flight wind apart. See it. Amphib, where are you parking at? Roger, thank you.
I don't understand. Are you calling us?
Amphib, looks like you'll take the next right there, and then we'll make a hard right and go across, what is that down there, Alpha? And Amphib, you'll make a hard right-hand turn to cross runway 36 left to join Papa. Thank you. To Victor, Roger. Report left base for runway 36 left.
And 282 Romeo Victor is ready to enter the Delta.
Change my frequency 126.6.
282 Romeo Victor base for 36 left. You want me to stay up to 1.7?
Thanks, sir. Trap Pacer 6016 Delta Tower. Trap Pacer 16 Delta A, firm, just proceed direct to the numbers for runway 36 left. I'm showing you 15 minutes out, and we close in 27 minutes, so it should work out. Just keep your speed up.
Romeo Victor left base, 36 left.
2 Romeo Victor, runway 36 left. Clear to land at or after the purple dot.
Clear to land 36 left at or after purple, 282 Romeo Victor.
And my tail dragger taxiing down the runway, turn left on the next hard surface, and follow flag when park. Welcome show. This is 966 Alpha Charlie, Osh Tower, runway 27. Clear for takeoff, fly runway heading for now. And my Cessna just departed. What's your heading that you're trying to depart to, and what do you want to climb up to? Cessna, Roger. I got traffic 5 miles to your southwest of the Tri-Pacer at 1,400 coming direct to the numbers for runway 35. Start your climb and your southbound turns approved. My Cessna departure, traffic's now after 12 o'clock and 2 miles, east-northeast bound, Tri-Pacer 1,300. No factor for you. Freak exchange is approved. We'll see it. Thank you. Number 16 Delta, runway 36 left. Clear to land at or after the purple dot. Drop base, turn left on the hard surface, follow the flagman apart. Welcome to the show.
Attention all aircraft, is anybody inbound to Oshkosh at this moment? Aircraft 15 miles south at 1,700, inbound to Oshkosh, clear call then?
KOSH Tower's closing up in 10 minutes. Anybody out there trying to make it inbound? Blue Corsair, Oshkosh Tower.
Yes, sir. I'm about 8 minutes from Fonda Loss. Would I be able to get to Oshkosh, or am I not going to make it?
I don't think you're going to make it today. We close up in 2.5 minutes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We open back up. We start accepting arrivals at 7 o'clock in the morning, though.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Osh Tower is closed. We'll be open back up at 6 o'clock in the morning for departures, accepting arrivals at 7 o'clock in the morning. Everyone have a good night tonight. Stay dry. We'll see you in the morning.